Ah, the boys are back in town.
What town?
The
This
town
Hey,
that
stairs
had a
surfing.
name. It used to be
Yes.
called Raccoon City. But
Yes, I
then
know.
Umbrella took it over, and it was still called Raccoon City.
The cannibal murders. So,
Scandalous.
supposedly...
You know, that title does seem a little insensitive when you really think about it. Like, Cannibal Murders, a complete digest.
Dude, there are some bits, like, on the second page, if I recall correctly, the guy who's writing this tabloid has, like, zero tact. It's like, throwing this in kind of occur in Raccoon City this month, yada yada yada, come on past me, finish reading. So who done it? Who's been munching on man steak? We here at News Comment have a gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patient Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment.
It's a
towards
tabloid
about
paper. Of course they're going to do this.
It's just... Oh my freaking god, dude.
Ah, yes, the
People are
tabloids,
dying.
where the only admittance to the job is your soul.
Just seriously. So, I'm gonna try and do some more stair skating if I can now that I know how to do it. Whee! Even though, I mean, even though as you're seeing, Matt, I think you're just making me look like an idiot in public.
No, it's you're not
It
doing.
did it.
You're
climbed up
not
those stairs.
doing it right.
What do you mean?
You have to hold it
How fast-
longer.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
have
thought
to
I
hold.
thought I had to rapid press it.
No, it's not rapid pressing. You do have to. You do have to hold it a little bit longer for it to actually like pull you forward.
Fair enough. Okay, also, depending on which difficulty you select, this is what will determine basically what starting items this whole little room will give you. Ammo combination works just as it does in the past. Same with combining herbs. Screw you. We're going to make it 2 double G. Why not?
And I assume the remake doesn't do the thing where, like, certain items do randomize depending on the location.
I don't believe so. No, I believe it is always the same.
Damn.
And
You win
if
this one, classic.
Yeah, and if I'm correct, I don't even think there's blue herbs in this one, is there? Let me double check here.
Well, isn't there, like, only one enemy type that can actually, for lack of a better word, poison you?
Yes, yeah, okay, so there are no more blue herbs.
Alrighty.
I think that was also the same in the... No, they have blue herbs in RE2. Also, they give me 2 hip pouches. Right.
Aw, how nice of them.
Yay. But,
You know, maybe it
oh.
would have been nice if they just
Actually,
gave us a whole...
I think they only give you 2 because don't you have the DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
DLC
God. Did I
gives
just
you an
use-
extra.
did I just use a cheat? Did I just use a cheat item?
Yeah, I think you did.
You're a cheater.
I'm not
And this
using
town don't take kindly to cheaters.
I'm not using any infinite weapons, though. I'm gonna stick to my guns.
Gotta get that train moving.
Also, okay, you know what? I guess we may as well start talking about it now, since our only other exposure to it is going to be through the Chronicles. So, the real reason for why the Raccoon City, event happened, the Raccoon Incident, sorry, that's what they called it. The whole reason why the Raccoon Incident happened is stupid. For those who don't know, excuse me.
Ooh, pardon me.
By
For
the
those
way,
who don't know-
there again, really quick, going to say this. I do like the idea of the dodge, but its execution is way too exploitable in this game.
It can be, especially when you're facing away. And umbrella noodles.
Also,
and
get a
that's
load of that
tomato.
tomato soup.
That terrifies me.
All right, we're gonna leave that.
Also,
be.
you're saying like
So in Resident Evil 0, we meet an anime leech wizard.
Ah, yeah, Dr. James Marcus.
Oh, yeah.
Who, thankfully, which, let's just say right now, you will not be seeing this in the Umbrella Chronicles, despite the fact they do chronicle that game, because even they knew that was stupid.
The opera-singing anime leech wizard hype was a real thing that this game tried to make me
You
believe.
mean the alley that's on fire?
So I guess the
Also,
whole
hold
reason-
on. Also,
Uh-huh.
I like to note, Carlos. Sure, he had some sexual harassment stuff in the original game, not to the extent as in this game, though. It gets.
Is it harassment or is it him? Or is it harassment or is it him literally just fucking with Jill?
Just that line, though. Just that line.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand what tall drink of water even means.
What?
to begin
Do
with.
you not? No.
Is it? I mean, I understand the tall part, but why would you liken someone to a glass of water?
Because you're thirsty for them.
That's my response. Now then.
That's legitimately
Sorry,
a thing. Did you not know that?
I thought it was like,
Also,
it's because they're refreshing. Or
may we all raise a toast to the man who is still on the moon.
Moon's donuts. I'm gonna go this.
He'll
way.
get his third game eventually, I swear.
One day. And there's a couple other little Easter eggs and things around here. Where's it going with this? Oh, hang on. So I guess the whole reason for the raccoon incident was because of Dr. Marcos. Nice, there we go. Dr. Marcos.
Marcus.
I guess. Marcus, thank you, sorry. Dr. Marcus.
Dr. James Marcus is my name. Don't wear it out. Now, excuse me as I go sing me an opera.
That was so stupid. So, Dr. Marcus, I guess, wanted revenge on Umbrella for stealing his research, so they straight up... he was the... So,
Ma'am?
Ma'am? I'm gonna let you be friends with that red barrel then. Alright, just be careful with it. So the problem was that he had his research stolen by, as we now know, Wesker and Birkin. More on that later. And he wanted revenge against Umbrella Corp, so he was the one who apparently leaked the G virus all over Umbrella City to lead to all this happening, because he wanted Umbrella to be caught with its pants down and be put to blame for everything.
It was their fault.
Yes. And yes, I 100% think that was kind of an unnecessary thing they needed to add to this plot. Like, I didn't need to know about some revenge plot. Just, Umbrella City's bad. Maybe tampering with zombies and bioweapons is bad.
I mean,
we can just leave it at that.
I just like the idea that it could have just been a unhappy accident on their part.
Oh yeah, no, just for playing God, and also for those armed people who were trying to steal Birkin's research, thus provoking him to infect himself with G, and thus leading to the whole nightmare.
Yeah,
I don't know. It seemed like a really odd tack on, like, oh, he was there since the beginning.
I mean, I guess if it means anything, most people don't really care to acknowledge RE0's plot, and I don't think Capcom does much either, aside from like the one HD remake that happened a while ago.
Which is why we're not gonna frickin' care about it. Same with Code Veronica.
How you doing,
That
by the way, Steve?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Sorry for that bit of absence, by the way. I had to go and help order dinner.
No worries.
What you having for dinner tonight?
Just getting a couple pizzas from a local place.
So I hope there's the mega meat specials
You
again.
wasted. Oh,
Oh, there you go. I was about to say,
Look,
I don't know if the...
Matt, if he's allowed to wave dash, I'm allowed to miss a few bullets.
also, I will say one thing I will also give this game over to, and this is the one thing, infinite knife.
Yeah.
Yes, an infinite knife, and one that you can actually use for knifing things. Even though nothing is, I think, ever going to have the same potency as the knife did in the 4, 5, 6 trilogy.
Yeah.
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 Like
There was kind of
RE4 especially, like that knife is literally your second best friend.
Actually, no. Code Veronica has the best knife, apparently. Because,
Really?
Yeah, no. Because, depending on what game you're playing on... Well, if you're playing on PC, the knife in Code Veronica and in also Resident Evil 2 Remake are considered the best knives in the series. Because their damage is based on frames per second. If you have a really high frame per second when you're playing, like 120,
Every frame that knife's in the enemy.
is a damage dealt.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah. It is absolutely... It's why Resident Evil 2 on the PC is considered the best for speedrunning.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, also, next time, babe.
Aww.
We have to come back. We have to. We are not yet the master of unlocking. We are missing one of our one of our most critical components to become the master of unlocking once again.
Man, I knew I shouldn't have left that back of the house.
I know. It's hindsight, man. Where's going with this? So we mentioned Code Veronica. We mentioned
Zero.
Gun Zero. Oh, I don't know why. Like, because we were talking about Resident Evil 4. Like, I know I literally just played that all for you guys, but I don't know why. I'm kind of in the mood to go back to that. I'm typically not a shill, but that. Oh, hey, a shill.
Oh.
No, but that Oculus VR port of Resident Evil 4 is honestly one of the best ways to play that game, and I really enjoyed my time with it. And I kind of been having a really weird urge to go back to it again.
Now, man,
don't-
I mean, if only there was a way to properly record the setup, then I'd be.
I was about to say, I'm just gonna say, like, I understand, you know, disabling it, make sure it doesn't get back up. But some of those are literal low blows, man.
I'm trying to just get the thing down.
Yeah, get in the vital spots.
I like
It's
redstone
like,
farms.
I say we take the sword and noodle right here. Give him the bucket treatment.
Oh, jeez.
Off. And again,
Fucking
how we-
ankle
how we-
biters.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Oh boy.
He was really hankered for that ankle again.
Stay down.
He had
Once
a
again,
hankering
these
for
are unfortunately
chicken
the
legs.
resilient zombies from 2 remake. So
See, there you go again with those low blows.
I am not taking any
And-
chances with this fat bastard.
But no,
getting backed up.
again, I'm going to say this. Like,
Okay.
this is another issue with 3, with the 3 remake. They still have, like, the incredibly durable zombies from 2 remake. Here's the thing. 3 remake expects you to get confrontational, expects you to defeat these enemies. In Resident Evil 2 remake, the reason why they're so durable,
937.
But no, the reason why
Come
they're
on.
so durable in Resident Evil 2 is because you're not supposed to kill the zombies. You're supposed to
supposed to
go
evade them.
around them.
Yes.
Also, there we go.
But
You
here-
did the skating a little bit better there.
Hooray! But yeah, otherwise,
It's a little better
No,
each
here-
time.
here it's very close quarters.
Oh,
And at the very least, they give you a butt ton of ammo. Where's going with this? There you are.
I say, do you mind?
I'll just let him bake his own way out. But yeah, no. Again, it
I
is
know
possible.
you're out there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Oh my ear. Oh my
A
gosh.
We're
cow?
probably hiding a cow.
No, we're not. But yeah, it is possible for me to
Think he's
record
dead.
the Resident Evil 4. Dude,
Wasn't he? Isn't he
Dude,
dead
dude.
by? Isn't he dead by nature anyway?
yes, that is true. But
Actually-
no, dude, I'm not taking any chances with these freaking dudes.
You know what? I'm surprised that's not a name for a horror franchise as well. Dead by Nature.
Eh.
Good point.
I'm actually-
That sounds like a perfect title.
You're saying,
I'm
Logan?
looking up now. No, there's no Dead by Nature. There's Dead Nature. A
You were
musician.
saying, Logan.
That it is possible to record Resident Evil 4. However, it's just not the most convenient way. Like I basically have to stream my headset's footage because it's an Oculus Quest native software. Like it's you cannot buy it on Steam. You cannot buy it on PC. You have to, and it's not even available in the Oculus Rift store, which would emulate it on the PC. It is by and large just on the Oculus Quest itself. So the only way to actually record the footage would have been doing 2 ways: the single eye view, which is what I showed the game to you guys through via screen shares. Oh, cool! I knew your main upgrades are going to be gun upgrades, or I'd have to. And I have some hardware that I picked up over the holidays that could help me with it, but it would allow me to stream, kind of screencast the device to a TV, and that way I could capture both eyes' views as opposed to just a single eye's view. Unfortunately, it's a little.
It's a head bopper.
It is, but casually, I will still say that Resident Evil 4 VR is probably one of the best ways to experience that game. Because
I think
you
it
can
is
fire
the
while
best.
moving. You get to shoot while reloading. You can reload as fast as you can reload the gun without having to actually upgrade that, which means you actually get to use your points and currency far greater effect than you could in the base game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's good. It's good for those that actually have the Oculus Quest to play that version of the game.
Also, just
Yeah.
the free form aiming.
Can I say real quick?
But yes, James, you're about to get upset at me for owning one.
No, more like I'm upset that such DLC was not given to the Switch version.
Also, you're saying, Steve?
When he was using that water hose, I forgot that he picked it up, and when it was talking about using the hydrant to douse the flames, for some reason the thought I had in the back of my mind was that Jill would just shoot the fire hydrant, an opening for it to spray the water out on the fire.
Those things are made of metal. Like a lot of metal in Oh, another one of Mikhail's troop.
Huh. Hey there, Ernest.
Don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not unaffected.
Hello, Todd Havercorn. Bye, Todd Havercorn.
Goodbye, Todd Havercorn.
Yeah, no, in the original game, a lot of the characters we see in this game that are like, that show up and then are axed off, they have more in the original game.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned.
So yeah, then there's this guy, who's about as cornball evil here as he was in the original.
Yeah, no, this is I'm sorry, this guy makes Wesker look like it was a clever twist.
I mean, because right off the bat, yeah, no, this guy is ruthless, and however, we'll throw this out there. This guy was not all that innocent either. He was a convict that Umbrella hired to put into this position. He murdered 20 gangbangers. He was a ruthless vigilante.
Well, okay then. I guess he got what was coming to him, but still.
Yeah.
Back into shape.
Yeah. So basically, again, this is me reading over this. So, because now that I know that they were basically hiring convicts to do all this stuff, because hey, free cheap labor.
With the exception of Mikhail and Carlos.
Oh, Carlos is not a convict?
I don't believe Carlos is, no.
I thought... Oh, you know what it was? I was
Wait, no! Carlos is not a convict. Unless you count these numerous sexual harassment lawsuits.
Oh, shush. I was mixing him up with the dude from Resident Evil 0.
Those have never been proven, and you know it.
But yeah, I forget his name. I know I'll learn his name again when we get into Umbrella Chronicles. But yeah, the dude that Ashley partnered up with, who
Ashley.
Not. Oh frick! What's her name?
Rebecca and Billy.
Yeah, Rebecca
and
sorry.
Billy. Who was Ashley again?
Ashley Graham, the president's daughter. You saved her life in Resident Evil 4.
You proved that you were a bad enough dude to rescue the president's daughter?
I was a bad enough dude. You don't know. Anyway, yeah, sorry. The one that, Rebecca and Billy. Yeah, Billy, who was not a convict.
You and Matt really do got to catch up.
I am not good with names. Anyone who's seen this channel for more than two episodes understands that.
James, I like to note that right before we were going to record, right before Steve came in earlier,
on a break,
Logan was Logan was about to call me James.
I thought he was about to call you Hype.
My head has holes.
You might want to get that looked at.
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm going to open up again more of these things. These are technically optional, but if you find all the jewels, you get to get the big old MacGuffin prize. Anywho, the thing I'm going to finish, Hype,
what?
Is that, yes, Billy was not a convict, but I believe he was a deserter, and that's why he was like...
For lack of a better word, he was arrested under a crime he technically didn't commit. Or he was framed for the crime.
Right. War crimes. It was bad. Anyway.
And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it amounts to fucking nothing.
Yeah, considering where the world
because you never see Billy again after that point.
Dude, you never see Billy again, and I guess to be fair, I don't think you ever see Carlos again, do you?
Not really, no.
No, you don't see any, like... Ooh. Again, whenever there are one-off characters in Resident Evil, there are one-off characters.
Oh boy.
And then there's Hunk.
Yeah.
Honey, you mean Hunkules.
Thank you. And yeah, critical shots are still back. And,
hi.
This is why we have a grenade, Logan.
Nope, this is why we have a red barrel, Matt. Meet the red barrel.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry.
Oh, boy.
Look, another problem with this game is that it's so dark, I can't tell which ones are red barrels or not.
Yeah, no, the lighting engine, it could be better, but,
And we're not talking about dark as an atmosphere. Well, I guess we technically are talking about atmosphere.
Oh, so what you're saying is that we're playing the video game adaptation of Alien vs. Predator.
Requiem.
It was Requiem.
It's Requiem,
I forgot about that one.
We already played the game adaptation of Alien vs. Predator. That kicked ass.
That was awesome.
That was fun. That was really fun. What would you guys? Because I know it's definitely a lot slower, but what would you guys say to me trying to do something with Alien Isolation?
I'm not against it.
I love that.
I'm not against it.
No, dude, I love that because I think.
But I'm worried it'd be kind of slow, kind of like what happened with Tomb Raider that one time.
Cut around shit.
Oh, I thought we'd be doing it live.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like that's a game that would be better.
How long is that game, technically speaking?
It's a beefer.
It's a beefer, yeah.
But to be fair, it's a good beefer. It is easy. I think one of the best Alien games.
It is, in my opinion, the best Alien game.
Oh look, Eagle.
Oh hey, that guy from the original Street Fighter.
Eagles Pet Shop. And that reference was in the original Resident Evil 3 as well. But yeah, there's Alien Isolation, and then... But I know that after I do Resident Evil 3, maybe even before we tackle... no, I think we'd have to do 4 because of the cultural significance of it. Sorry, throw this out there. I know that I still want to do Dead Space for you guys.
Yeah.
Try and do that game live. And the reason why I want to do Resident Evil 4 before we do that is... famously, they've mentioned in a few interviews, Dead Space used to look like an entirely different game. It was actually going to be closer to System Shock, like a System Shock game, until they saw Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
And they were unabashedly like, okay, this looks cool. We need to do something like this.
No, it's the problem with EA, in my opinion. The fact that a lot of their games around that era was just basically, oh, hey, another studio's doing this kind of game. Let's do our own version.
However, Dead Space was awesome.
Oh, Dead Space is great.
And that's right. We also have an announcement that the as of recording this, that the remake's going to come out in January of 2023. So fingers crossed.
Oh.
Anyway, stay tuned for the next part. As we now that I've been around the bush and did a lot of backtracking to get some goodies, we're going to be heading towards the power plant to finally get that tram working.
Sweet.
See ya.
So yeah, see you all for part 3 of Resident Evil 3.
Go ahead, Hype. You earned it. Oh.